tappin'. Yeah, Memphis, I'm back at it. Niggas notice the difference, just more chrome, Prezi, no stones.
Big love to D'USSÉ Cognac for powering another episode of Roc Solid Podcast. Sit back, pour up, and press play. Yeah. You already know what it is. Back with yours truly. Another episode of Roc Solid. Like I tell you, man, if you on this platform, it's two things. One, you my brother. Two, you always been solid. And this man sitting right here, been both things since the beginning. Even through the drama, he stayed solid. You know what I'm saying? Welcome my G Cam to the building.
You. Thank you for
my
having
brother,
me, bro.
Man. Love,
you,
man. All
Thank you
day,
for having
man.
me, bro.
How you been, my G?
Shit, everything good, man. Bless.
Yo,
bless,
man, I see you.
Blessed.
I see you fucking winning, my brother. I'm so happy for
Thank
you, man.
Likewise.
It is what it is. It's moving. Then you came up with the Fleet Talk. What made you get into this space, like the pod world and all that?
So to be honest with you, first of all, thank you and congratulations to everything you got going on too. Because we was just talking before we started filming, and you had a bunch of shit going on that I didn't know about. And that's what it's really about growing. But as far as the pod space is concerned, this is what happened. To be totally honest with you, it wasn't about the pod. It was about this straight up honesty. Nori, he kept asking me, and shout out to Nori.
Shout out Nori.
And no, that's my brother. So he kept, me and Nori is damn near neighbors in Miami. Like, Nori literally lives 10 blocks away from me in Miami. So I'm bumping into Nori. He like, do the show, Ken, I need your drink champs. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel like doing drink champs. I don't want to do drink champs. And he like, yo, dude, because Nori, and Nori is my bro, so I'm going to be straight up honest.
Yeah.
When we was doing it, we had a situation, not necessarily Nori, but the niggas he used to be with had a situation in the streets with me and some of my niggas to where I felt Nori was part of that. And so I never really had a problem with Nori, but it's so let's say like this, like I'm just giving you an example. And me and Nori talked about it on the show. So let's give an example, right? Let's say me and you hanging out. And I remember, I'm just going to use this as an example because I remember the name of your crew was Get Low.
Yeah.
So the main nigga from Get Low, outside of you, was talking shit about me and then tried to get one of my niggas on my team to come at me. So I'm like, I spanked that nigga in a fight, and then I'm like, these niggas kind of dangerous, the niggas Nori used to be with. But we kind of deaded it. So me and Nori after that, I'm like, I don't know if I could trust Bleek like that. Cause
them your niggas,
Them your niggas. And you never said nothing to me about it. These niggas you be with. So me and we good. Every time I'm talking about me and Nori super duper good, so I was hesitant to do it. But it was dope because we discussed it on his show. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I told him, I was like, Nori, I ain't trust you. He's like, come on, man. And I was like, it was dope. It was a dope moment. So shout out to Nori. But to be totally honest with you, the reason that I did it was because I have a product. It's called Pink Horsepower.
Yeah. Shout out Pink Horsepower. That's right. I know.
Yeah. So that product it was doing really well for me. And when I went on Nori's show, Drink Champs, the product did like 700% more than what I was doing on my own. I'm like,
damn.
Hold the fuck on.
Yeah.
Hold on now. We made 400 this week off Nori's show. I need to see what's going on. So then, shout out to Nori. So then I went on $1 million worth of game.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gilly and Wallow as well.
Yep.
I went
Shout
on
out
$1 million worth of game, and the same thing happened. I put the product on their show, shit zoomed up 600-700%. So I'm sitting there saying, hold on, man. What's going on? This is a commercial, these podcasts.
Yes.
So I went back to Wallow and I'm like, yo, I want to pay you to put this on the show every week. And Wallow was like, no, Cam, it don't work like that. You come up here and sell what you want, but we already have a deal with other people that's in the same lane as you. And then he started breaking it down to me. Shout out to Wallow, because Wallow shares information like a motherfucker. And he explained to me, he like, nah, this sponsors our show, this sponsors our show, this sponsors our show, this sponsors. I'm like, oh, this is big fucking business.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word
so I said
up.
to myself, I'm going to do my own show, and I'm going to make it about sports. The reason I made it about sports is because I'm sitting there arguing with my niggas on the phone every day about sports anyway.
Barbershop talk, block talk, word
I looked
up.
at my phone one day, shout out to my man Sin City. I looked at my phone one day, and the shit said, 2 hours and 47 minutes, and we was arguing the whole time about sports. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna give this shit a shot. So I shot a few episodes. My mom got sick, so I took off for a while. I invited Mace on the show, like, yo, come be a guest. And Mace liked the vibe, and he don't like nothing. And so he said, would you want to be partners? I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. And we shot about 35 episodes. We shot like 8 episodes, and Office started coming in. Then we shot about 35 episodes, and then Underdog came in with a big offer.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, so
Congrats,
that's how it went.
Man. Seeing y'all niggas in suits every day, I'm proud of y'all niggas, man. Y'all looking good, man. You know what I mean? Talking shit and looking good.
That was the vision. That was the vision. See, when I first shot the show, people was like, yo, how is ESPN letting Cam come on here and curse and do all that shit? Because the set.
Yep.
So when you have podcasts, right, that was my vision before I shot it. You got niggas who do podcasts, they in their living room, they in their kitchen, they in the fucking backyard, everything. Yep. Then you got these sports shows that have great backgrounds and productions and so on and so forth.
Yep.
But the two worlds never met. Street talk versus professional setting. So I'm like, I'm gonna build a set, we gonna throw the suits on. Now, next thing, fuck is up, nigga. Knicks is trash. Fuck you can fuck the Lakers. So now you looking at a professional setting with two niggas who just talk. So now, when niggas were seeing it on the gram, like, yo, what sports channel done let Cam and these niggas come on here talking like that?
Fire, man.
But that was the vision. The professional setting meet the podcast world to where it looks professional, we dress great, but we still
talking that shit. Yeah, man. Shout out Nori, because Nori, he the reason why I'm doing it right now, bro. He called me, gave me the major speech, like, Bleek, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And like you said, I saw the numbers go up and was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me check it out.
Yeah. Now, when I was talking to Nori prior to, hold on one second. You might want to tell them to be quiet a little bit so that shit don't bleed into what we doing.
Yo, keep it down, cuz.
We were good. I appreciate you saying
that. Nah. See, I'll be on point on all that shit.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, my nigga. I'll be on top of all that.
Nah, God, where you was at?
Yeah, I was saying with Nori, it was like, Nori was telling me all shit about, we could sell caviar with the champagne. He had a lot of vision.
What?
And it was dope, but I was like, nobody doing the sports shit. So, but he definitely had the vision.
Nah, you definitely killed that, man. But I'm going to take it back, man, because we got to go back in the day. Because, you know, people only think when we sit down, it's about the drama.
Right,
They don't know before that bullshit rap beef, we was fam.
Absolutely.
We was riding around.
Absolutely.
You pulling up with Dame. I'm at the club with Jay.
Yes.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, the Confessions of Fire Cam, man.
Right.
Like, that's the Cam I met. You was moving out here.
You met Cam with no deal. It wasn't even Confessions of Fire. You know what's crazy, Bleek, is that I was actually talked about this on Drink Champs. So I got kicked out of college at the beginning of 1995. And you know, I know Dame since I was 10, 11 years old. He always been running around saying, I'm going to do this, do this, do this. And I was saying, this probably like 5 days after I got kicked out of college. And I'm like, I need to figure this shit out. I ain't going back to school. I see Dame busting moves or whatever. And I actually talked about this on Drink Champs, and I was like, I remember going to meet, I was with Dame, and he was going to meet Jay and Tata at there's a spot used to be called Jackson Hole.
Oh, yeah. Come on. We used to order that in the stew all the time. You kidding me?
Right. So I go meet, I'm with Dame. He goes meet them. You know, Ty is with a girl, Jay is with a girl. And I'm fucked up. And, you know, Dame always has some money, whatever. So I'm just sitting there. I'm at the point like this, Bleek, to where I'm like, you know, they told me to get food. I'm like, I hope I don't got to pay for this because I don't even know if I had $10 on me at the time. I'm fresh kicked out of college in my grandmother's house. And when the bill came, Tata pulled out this big-ass knot.
I think I heard you say this before.
And he paid for it, and I'm like, you don't know how old Tata is. You don't know if he's my age. You don't know if he's old.
Yo, he don't age, bro.
Right. But I'm just saying at that moment, I'm thinking it's a nigga my age who got this much money.
Like, what the fuck he doing?
I got to get to it. It's times where you might not remember. I know we talked about Penn State.
Oh,
but it was a show you guys did at the Castle in the Bronx.
That was back in the day. Shit.
I was there.
Yo.
I was at that show. So that's what I'm saying. When I used to hear Coming of Age and see what you guys was doing, I said, I got to get to it. So even Confessions of Fire Cam, you may not remember, but I remember all of that, to the Castle, to Penn State, to where I didn't have a deal.
Yo.
And niggas trying to figure it out.
I'm gonna ask you some off the wall shit right now because it's real, right? Mm-hmm. Yo, the baseline days, we was all cool, right?
Yes.
I heard you speak about many times, you, Jim, all y'all talk about like what the difference was, why y'all, you know, went at Jay and how shit went like that.
Right.
My question to you though, why y'all niggas shit on me?
Meek?
On me.
What did I say about you? Let
y'all
me know.
Niggas used to go, you was gunning at everybody, and I used to be sitting there like, yo, niggas just was my man. We gambling in baseline.
Give me an example of what you told, because I never remember.
Yo, I remember watching the interview. It was something y'all was on. This when the DVDs was heavy.
Right.
And y'all niggas was like, yeah, and that nigga Bleek too, he could get it. It was you, Jim, and Sintin. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait a minute. I understand niggas got they boss beef. You know, it's always behind the scenes red tape shit. But I'm sitting there like, why niggas this me?
I'm gonna keep it 100. If you don't point out a scenario, I can't co-sign.
It was just rap bullshit. But no. I just always wanted to ask you that, like, what I do?
I never had a problem with you. So my thing was this, and I'm just telling you, like I said, this all water under the bridge. Me and you never had a problem.
Never.
So when I got, and like I said, you explained a lot just being Jay's friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And even with your interviews, I laugh and shit. I'm like, this is just the way this nigga is. You know what I'm saying? Even like what we talked about on my show.
Word up.
So even like to the lobby for a spot on my album, like that shit never even left out my mind. When the nigga said lobby for a spot, like not, I ain't here to get a spot on your album. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to lobby for a spot on your album. Never went out. But I want to answer your question. Is that, so the way I felt was this, and I never had a problem with you. If I said something, it probably was just all mixed up, but I never had a problem with you.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, like, we never had an argument,
nothing. The whole thing is the way, so it was a few things just for me. When I came to Rockefeller, I was at the point where I'm like, I'm coming into a scenario to where this is already laid out. Mm-hmm. This is done. These niggas is up. For me to even be a part of this is a big move for Dame even bringing me in. Mm-hmm. I'm very happy. So I always was like, and I'm exaggerating when I say this, but I'm like almost a slave. Like, can I hold the door for you? Mm-hmm. Yo, y'all niggas want something from the store? I'm on the store. Y'all niggas,
nah, you was definitely grind mode when you first came around, for sure. I never take that away.
Right, and so I just, everything I did was like, we're not gonna fuck this up. And then, like I said, I just didn't know Jay's personality. Mm-hmm. And it was a time, and I'll give you an example, right? I had K Slay in the studio.
Yeah, you told me that, yeah.
No, I didn't know if I remember told you. And Jay was like, yo, be careful who you bringing in here, because what if I would have slapped the shit out the nigga? And I'm like, I didn't know. This is word like, of my mother.
Yo, rest in peace, K Slay.
Rest
like
in peace.
That's another thing about Slay that I respected. Like, him and Jay had their differences, but Slay always fucked with me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Me and Pap
Absolutely.
did a mixtape together, introduced me to Pap when Pap first was coming up. Used to always let me come on to bring my artists up to freestyle.
Right.
So I always respected that about Slay. Like, he never threw me into the politics of what they had going on.
Right. But I didn't know. But I knew K Slay had the drama hour where he's playing all the diss records. But it wasn't like he would play Nas records and not play Jay records. But I guess Jay was like, if you play Nas records,
don't play my shit.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't know that. So everything I did was like just basically trying to just make sure that I'm good. It was even a point where, like I said, the reason we did the New York City record, I guess, people was feeling the way Old Boy came out. It was doing good. And Jay pulled me Jay pulled me to the side and baseline was like, yo, I don't know if it's tension, not tension. This, that, I just want to let you know, yo, we good, you doing your thing. I said, well, if Just got to beat up right now, he got to beat up.
Let's show him ain't no tension.
Right. So,
yeah, man. I look back in hindsight and be like, damn, if it never happened?
Right.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Shit,
absolutely.
It's always going to be that. But one thing I could say, even through the drama, like, I'm going to be all the way honest with you, because you one nigga I respect, because you had a lot of drama in this game.
Likewise.
And you stood on all 10. Like, you never folded, and I respect that about you, my nigga. Like, but when you don't fuck with a rapper, his music just become like, man, I ain't fucking with that shit no more.
Absolutely.
But I ain't gonna front, my G. When you drop Suck It or Not,
right,
I hated you.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, how this nigga gonna make this record when it's drama? He's supposed to have made this before.
Yeah, listen, you know what's crazy? I seen the interview with you one time, and you was reading some of my lyrics, and you was like, man, I don't know about this bullshit, and just threw the shit out.
You know I was bullshit. I was hating.
No, but
I was hating.
It was not. It had to be that. I understand. You had to be where you had to be at that time.
Yeah, it's team.
At that time,
it was a little tension, man. I'm glad we put that behind each other to see y'all at the. What was it? The B-Sides 2 concert? My G, man. Like that was on for the city. That was big, man.
That was super dope, man. Like I said, Jim, I think Jim was working with Roc Nation at the time, and then Juan called me that me and Jay spoke, and we spoke after that. And that shit was dope. It was a dope moment just to show, like, my nigga, I never had a problem. It was always like you said on my show, when niggas said that president shit,
yo, that changed everything.
It was over for me.
And I'm gonna be honest with you on some G shit. I ain't say it on your show because I wanted you to come here for me to say it.
Right.
But you know, I called Hove.
Okay.
I'm the one who called him. It was like, yo, my nigga, what the fuck is going on up here? How niggas gonna make Cam the president?
Right.
Me and Beans been here for this long. What's up? And Jay like, nigga, I'm on the boat. What you mean? What's going on?
Right.
He like, yo, call Dame.
Right.
So I put him and Dame on the phone.
Right.
And him and Dame had words. I ain't gonna say what they said because that's between them. But they had some words. And Jay was like, that's when Jay started saying, Hovey's home, the global phone.
Right.
Word. I'm like, damn, man, when he came home, that's when shit just went upside down, bro.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Speaking on Jim, I heard you say on your show, you like, yo, what's up with you and Beans? It's the same I feel with you and Jim, bro. Like, I need y'all to fix that, my G. Do you think that can ever be fixed?
Look, to me, when it goes to the Diplomat shit, right, it's like the Williams brothers from the other side of the projects. It's like, you know, yo, the Smiths, them niggas be bugging.
Yeah.
The Diplomat thing to me is like, it's no matter what, at one particular time, nobody was bigger than the group.
That's right.
And I remember Dame saying that. Dame was like, yo, Cam, because what happened is this, I got a fucked up deal, Epic. I had to get the Def Jam. When I got the Rockefeller, I started maneuvering like, yo, I was in a fucked up situation. So when I'm trying to get Jim on, Jewels on, I remember I'm fighting for Jim. Nobody believed Jim was a rapper. I'm like, yo, nah, Jim, you gonna direct my videos. Jim, motherfucker, you gonna go with the deal. This, that, and the third. And basically, I'm fighting for all of us. So I remember I started getting the Diplomat mixtapes, and them shits was hot. And Dame was like, Cam, you might want to slow that down. These niggas, you know, if you put you out, wait a while for the Diplomat. So therefore, it's not the same thing. I'm like, nobody got time to wait. Y'all been in a comfortable situation.
That's right.
All my niggas been fucked up the last 2-3 albums. We trying to get on. So even like with Jim, I didn't get him his first deal at Koch. Like I got the single, the artist deal at Rockefeller. I went to Kevin Lyles and Leor to get the joint venture deal for Jewels and the Diplomat album. Then Dame just came and started flipping, talking about, you ain't doing no deal with Cam. If I would have came and asked you for this deal, you would have told me no. So I ended up going through Rockefeller, Def Jam for Diplomats and Jewels when it was just going to be Diplomat, Def Jam.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but Dame went up there flipping out on Kevin. And Kevin Lyles, I remember sitting there, he's like, Dame, I don't make money off albums. I get paid a salary. I don't give a fuck if it goes through you, Def Jam, whatever. So, but back to the Diplomat thing. Look, I always wish Jim the best. I hope he does well. He came a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, we all did, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Y'all bros, my G.
I want to tell you something. I'm talking about just from not being my man. You got to realize this is my man who couldn't rap. It turned into my hype man. It turned into an artist directing videos, so his hustle is impeccable. As far as the Diplomat, your question is this, though. You got to think about this, Bleek. We put out our first mixtape probably 2001.
Shit, 24 years ago.
Yeah. The album came out in 2003. So you sit there and say, okay, 2001 to let's say we broke up 2007. Even if you give it 2008. You got a 6-7 year run. Music was just so powerful. The logo was still, people just love it. Our first reunion, I'm talking about after we broke up, got back together, was in 2010.
Yeah.
The first reunion show we did. If we can't get it together now, it's been 2010 to 2025. So the reunions and arguments and fighting's been 15 years. The run was only 7 years. We got 15 years of disputes longer than the run. The run was 7 years.
Yeah.
The disputes is going on 10, we'll get together here and there, this, that, and the third. But the thing about it is this, and I'm be honest, is that the last scenario that we went to, me and Jim was cool. And I take responsibility for it, but I was dead serious.
Mm-hmm.
It was a time where Jim had did a show with 50. And I think...
I remember that concert.
Right. And I think the way 50 answered the question got Jim mad. But I'm sitting there saying to myself, I'm thinking we on the time me and you on right now. We can't talk about... we can't talk about, but the way 50 answered the question, it got Jim mad and it riled him up and he went on tangent for 4, 5, 6 months. Still to this day, I guess he's still upset. But I didn't mean militia out of it. I really want to know
what it was.
how did you get niggas to go fuck with you when me and you beefing? And me and Jewels and Jim, not saying we was beefing, but we wasn't on the same page. So it was a real question for me. And, Jim got mad about it and still upset to this day about it. But I'm never going to say never. But at the end of the day, if you got to think about it, the disputes, the arguments, the reunions is 15 years old, and the run was 7 years old. I don't know if it could never go right. He got records dissing me earlier this year, whatever. I don't really pay no mind. People send it to me. But you got to think about it. He put a song called Our Frenemies in like 2008. 17 years of diss records towards me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? My brain ain't there.
It's the same way with Beans. Beans got diss records dissing me and all that. And it's like, I don't know where niggas coming from. But at the end of the day, like, when the lights cut off, the music cut off, everything cut off, I can never erase what was.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's time for niggas to definitely embrace what is. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's what I be saying to niggas. Like,
the best thing, and it's totally different scenarios, but you talked about it. I didn't even see the interview. I seen the clip.
Yeah.
When they asked you if niggas are ever going to speak again. And you like...
He crossed the line. With Dame, I feel like, it's a line that was crossed. Like, Beans ain't go there. Like,
I understand
that's
what
my
you're
nigga.
saying.
Like, we get on the phone, I'm going to pick up the phone tonight. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like between them, I don't even have to ask Jay. It ain't even like Jay said it to me and was like, nah, niggas is done. Nigga. It ain't never. I just know knowing him.
But the reason I brought that up, it isn't even about, because like Biggs my big bro too. Shout out to Biggs.
Yeah, shout out Biggs. Definitely.
Yep.
Silent OG.
Yeah, that's my big bro. So it's like this. For instance, right? And that's what I'm saying, right? I built a few different entities that's doing well. Right now, unless Jay feels like being nostalgic, or whatever, you're gonna see those hats that you wear. We could go Rockefeller every 5, 6, 7, 8 years, but this is what we pumping.
It's what it is
right now, exactly. So it's never not a problem to feel nostalgic and reminisce. But if you do too much of that reminiscing and just base everything you doing off of what the past was, you just gonna sound like a nigga with a bunch of stories and you old and bitter and so on and so forth. For me, it's about still creating and moving forward and making sure that when I do talk about old shit, we're going to talk about what's now, too.
That's right.
Because it's great to have memories and talk about everything. But imagine if the nigga Hov would just be talking about, yo, remember in 90? Hey, yo, remember? Hey, yo, remember when we was in 2000? Nah, we can talk about that. But this is what I got going on today. I just sold the company for $480 million.
That's a
you
fact.
Get what I'm saying? That's
what
it's about. He's not wearing Rockefeller hats every day. He's not. You understand? He's moved on, and to me, that's what it's really about. I love to reminisce and love to have fun, but if that's all we talking about,
and I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
No, I feel you, bro. It's the same with the Rockefeller shit. I'll be on that. They be like, yo, let's do the Rockefeller shows. And it's like, bro, I can't do that. It's no more Rockefeller.
Right,
like,
exactly.
It's just like, what we doing? It don't even make no sense.
Right.
It's like
everybody not going, and no disrespect to nobody out there like that. Nobody going not going to keep themselves in shape. Everybody, some niggas looking sloppy still.
I got a trainer though. I got a trainer. I'm trying to get back, right?
I juice every day, all type of shit. Some niggas you pull up, you be like, Right?
Yeah,
You know
word
what I'm
up. You
saying?
be looking at niggas like, damn, fam.
Exactly.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. So
Right.
I wonder, we was talking off camera, but
Right.
how you feel about music? Will there ever be another Cameron project?
You know what's crazy? So I deal with different people on different things, and they ask me for albums all the time. I just think the landscape is different.
Yeah.
The tension span is shorter. An good album come out, that shit lasts 2-3 months.
Not even.
Right, no,
2 weeks.
No, I'm talking about when we was coming out. 90s,
Oh, yeah.
90s, early 2000s. Great album, 2-3 months you gotta run.
That's a
A
fact.
great album today, just what you said, 2 weeks. And that's
2
a
weeks.
great album.
And that's a great album.
That's a great album. So why am I gonna put my hard work in and get 2 weeks? I'd rather put out a single. You put out a single once every few months, let it bubble, see what happened. Cool. Like me, I was touring off the same catalog from 2011 to 2019 till COVID. I was on tour when COVID hit. Same catalog. So I'm sitting there saying, that's when I realized like the music we made was a great time because I'm still doing amphitheaters, 1,500, 2,500 shit for 7-8 years straight. Same catalog. I threw new shit out here and there. But it don't make sense now. If I did a project, for instance, like I did Purple Haze 2, it's more of a mixtape than an album. But I toured it with my album, my catalog. And I sold out every venue. But the dope thing about that is this. So I was seeing people online talking about, Cam, I didn't get the new mixtape yet, but I'm a cop it tonight. And by the time I get to your show Friday, I'm gonna know every word. So now you ain't gotta go to Tower Records, you ain't gotta go to HMV, niggas download it the day before the show and they in tune. So I think that part is dope. But for me, if it ain't with niggas touring and making money off merch and so many aspects that go into doing music, just to put a song out here and there, it's not worth it for me. If I could put it in a movie, a TV soundtrack, whatever, cool. But to do an album, I'm not just doing albums to put it out. They're not going to sell what they used to sell. And I'm not touring and selling merch behind it. The money's not worth it for me.
I feel you on that.
I figured another way out to get $72,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, chill. I feel you on that.
Right.
One thing I feel you never got credit on, like a lot of these new artists is into the merch.
Right.
But you've been into the merch since day one, bro. And I feel like you've been overlooked for that. Like I've been sitting back and always trying to feel like, damn, how the fuck this nigga always got the hat? Always got the jackets, always got the hoodies. Like, but you always been like one of the niggas who started and still on the merch vibe, man. Like, you pioneered that shit for some of the East Coast artists, for sure.
I appreciate it. To be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie, like I pioneered it. I see Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? I seen Wu-Tang thing. I seen Rockefeller. Like, whether me and you hung out or not, I soaked in a lot from Rockefeller. And watching, Jay and Dame get $120 million check for Rockaway. Watching Dame buy Pro Cats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watching, I'm like, yo, hold on, niggas getting 9-digit checks off this? Still didn't get there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was students of it, like right now, Wu-Tang, shout out to Power too from Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Them niggas still grabbing 8 digits a year off the merch. You know what I'm saying?
Them Wu shirts is all over the world.
Exactly.
Bro.
So and then you think about it when you were younger and wanted to be a rapper. I remember going to Canal Street and getting the chain that Eric and Parrish had on from EPMD, or I want the fisherman hat like them niggas had.
Yeah.
Or I want to dress like, the nigga Grand Pooba got in a nice polo. Like, I want to dress like rappers. So when it was my turn, I'm like, I gotta make niggas want to dress like me or be like me, because you gotta have the best. That's one thing that a lot of people don't realize. You could be the best lyricist in the world, but do a nigga want to be like you?
That's a fact.
That's the
what it
question.
is.
Do a nigga want to be
you.
like you? You know what I'm saying? So people don't understand those dynamics. Like, you don't have to be the best rapper, but some niggas got swag. Like, for instance, I give you a great example, and this is no disrespect what I'm gonna say before, niggas be like, you're being disrespectful. To me, and I'm not saying he can't rap, I'm just saying out the group, Griselda, right? To me, the best lyricist in Griselda is whether you like Benny or Conway. And Westside is dope too.
Yeah.
But I think those two are better lyricists. But you want to be like Westside. West Side, he got the sneakers. He's in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
He got the new
Minks.
Louis Duff, the minks.
Yep.
He got the, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he can't rap. I'm saying he's a great rapper. I'm just saying if you in that group and you picking the best lyricists, you picking the best lyricists. If you picking who you want to be like if you're a young nigga coming up, this is the nigga I want to be like. And that's, which if you could capture both, you won.
Now, that's a fact. Irv Gotti, rest in peace, Irv Gotti. He said that to me back in the days, man. Like, yo, if you're not somebody people emulating or want to be, then you're not doing the right thing.
That matters.
Word
that
up.
matters.
That's a fact,
That
yo.
matters.
So, what's next for my G Cam, man? What's on the horizon, bro?
Oh, shit. Well, I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of shit. See, a lot of things is like this, Bleek. It's like, a lot of people don't see the shit that don't work.
That's right.
Everything I do don't work.
They think everything works. That's the shit they think work. They don't think we try 100 shit.
100 joints, and you do throw 100 different things at the wall to stick.
That's right.
Like, my nigga, it's everything don't work, so I can say and tell you what I'm about to try to do. I can say and be like, yo, you know, I want to open up a dance studio for dancers. And, I'm exaggerating, but I'm sitting there saying everything.
Nah, man, we got the clubs, man. If you want to fuck around, because we're about to open up these strip clubs in West Palm, Miami, and we just opened up one out here. So if you want to fuck around,
anything that makes sense investment wise, I got some money.
Word
I got some
we
money
got
to
some
put
shit,
up.
man.
But
word.
the one thing that's definite that's coming up, and hopefully this air by the time, but October 9th. I got a comedy show at the Beacon Theater. D. Ray Davis, Corey Holcomb, Tony Rock, Jay Farrow. Shout out to Ray Will Mills. Shout out to Outback Presents for putting it together with me. But I'm doing a comedy show, my first comedy show called the Killa Comedy Show, October 9th at the Beacon Theater. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. And if we do that right, we already laid out a tour for that if it goes right. So that's the next venture I'm doing.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Like to see this shit, man. Comedy shows, talk shows. Yo, you into everything. I heard you got a book coming out too.
Yeah,
you still fucking with that?
Yeah, another book. It's a book called, it isn't named yet. I just picked the right I'm gonna pick. But I'll come back on the show again when it's time for that. That probably ain't till like April, May or some shit like that.
Yeah, the book gonna be serious. They've been asking me to write a book forever, but I keep telling them Jay's still active. He gotta go away. Far away, because he gonna snipe me if I put all the stories.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? It's like, and I know it's two different age guys. My man Sugar Dugger, and I'm not comparing myself to Jay-Z neither. When I just be like, he's like 35, 36. So when I be home chilling, like, yo, it's over. Nah, it ain't over, nigga. Nah, don't start trying to get old on me, nigga. We going out tonight, get some nigga. So I understand where you coming from. But I ain't gonna hold you. It was a great offer. I'm gonna grab the bread.
Yeah, Hov that he ain't, man, bro. I've been trying to get. He ain't gonna do no book. He ain't gonna even let me do the movie. You kidding me?
The thing about the nigga Jay, in my opinion, is he's been so great at being not just a word relevant, seen but mysterious. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to come talk about nothing. You figure it out.
Yeah.
You want to talk shit? All right, whatever. I don't care. Go look at the next announcement I make. So it's always a mystique and a mysteriousness behind him, but it ain't like you don't see him.
No,
you know
that's a fact. He ain't outspoken like that.
Right.
Like, that's another thing. Like, I ain't gonna front Cam. Nigga fuck with you. You be on their ass. Like, I just seen you had little drama. This nigga making 100 rap songs about you, man. It's like, damn.
Yo, bro, like, I swear to God, I don't be wanting no problems with nobody. But what I will say is, just leave me alone.
Please, please.
Just leave me alone.
Yo, word, I heard the homie made a bunch of rap songs. Nigga sent it to me. I'm like, oh, man, this is different. I booked the nigga. I seen that.
Yeah, it was fun for me.
I seen that.
Because he still was doing songs. And shout out to, I don't got no problem with that nigga. Like, we straight too. But the thing about it was like, I made a mistake. So basically, I was talking about the B-list black actors, how I was fucked up for them. And I called him Omar Gooding Jr. And his brothers.
He was pissed,
his brother's Cuba. And the nigga went on a tangent. I'm like, I apologized on my show. That's how bad it was, Bleek. I was like, yo, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. Did another song. I went under his comments. I said, bro, I don't want no smoke. Did another song. I'm like, Yo, bro, I'm trying to be somebody different, bro.
Word up,
you know
man. The rap shit is crazy,
Yeah,
man. And niggas gotta start, like, I feel like we at the age now, we was talking off camera where that rap facade, that shit gotta come. It gotta come on, bro.
Bro, when niggas be talking tough and screaming all that, it's two things. I'd be like, you pump faking, and then or if you're not pump faking, I feel sorry for you.
Yo, that's a fact, yo.
Over 40 or even
let it
45,
go.
Yo, let it go.
Let it
nigga.
go.
That's
like,
just where I'm at.
I know niggas can't be mad. You be like B-list actors, B-list rappers. Bro, I seen a list where they had the 50 worst rappers.
Yes.
And I was on there. I was dying like, damn, niggas chewed me. They put me on the list.
That's
like,
crazy.
damn.
Yeah.
But then I just dropped the project, right? And they dropped the new whack 50 list. So, and I ain't on it. So I said, damn, did I get myself off the list?
Off the list, right, exactly. But see, that's the thing about it too, Blizz, is that it's more like, bro, it's like, for instance, right? You gotta realize to a lot of people, they grew up with you, us, whoever, Nas, Jay, whoever. So when you start doing shit that they grew up to, they get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, nah, nigga, like, you was my hero, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like the homeboy, the Omar Gunn shit. I see niggas in my comments talking about, nah, Cam, you gotta go back to him. I'm a 52-year-old man from Michigan. Nigga, fuck that booking nigga shit, get in that booth. And I'm like,
yo,
this nigga.
Nah, they can't be serious,
Yeah, but
man.
this the shit niggas want because this is what they grew up knowing you for. You're not allowed to open a restaurant.
Yeah.
You are not allowed to go to West Palm and get the club. You're not allowed to run D'USSÉ. I know Bleek from being a rapper and I don't want him doing nothing else in my life but rapping. That's all, and niggas don't want to accept
they
that.
definitely try to put you in the box.
There you go, that's what I'm looking for.
And
They
it's
try to put
on
you in the
us
box.
definitely to grow outside that box. That's what made
Absolutely.
me, like, when the rap slowed down and it was like, damn, what's next?
Right.
And I felt like, damn, I got to reinvent myself. The raps
Absolutely.
ain't working. The shows ain't booking.
Right.
I got to figure it out. So that's when I jumped on the D'USSÉ.
Yes.
And now, like, niggas don't know, bro. That reality pill, that's the realest shit I think I ever had to take in my life. Like, my nigga, because remember, you going in the back door getting booked at these clubs, 30, 40 grand to touch the stage.
Right.
Now I'm going through the front door with a bottle asking you to buy something from me. Looking
Absolutely.
like a major, like I fell down the ladder.
Right.
And I had to put the pride to the bottom
Me too.
and get it cracking,
It be
bro.
like that. It
But a
be
lot
like
of
that.
niggas don't know how to accept when it's over and it's something, you got to pivot to something new.
Bro, you couldn't have said that better. It's mad niggas who... It's mad niggas that don't know it's over. Yo, it's
That's
mad,
the worst.
That's the worst. 'Cause
Yo.
niggas don't know it's over. I be seeing niggas that I used to fuck with, you know, I wasn't gonna say fuck with, people I used to do business with as far as music concerned. They be doing freestyle talking about niggas was hard, now they sitting here podcasting, and I'm sitting there like, y'all don't get it. This shit easier than, I could go right now and do 3-4 festivals, grab the bread. Why would I get on a plane, fly around, be bothered with niggas?
Risk your
and
life.
I could get, risk your life and be something somewhere different. You know what's funny? I seen it today. So I guess when I asked you when you was on my show, I guess he just seen it today, Choke No Joke.
Oh, yeah, I did see something from Choke,
I seen
man.
it. I swear to God, I seen it today. And he was like, Cam, my jaw is fine, I thought you was a rapper. Now you podcasting? What you doing? I'm like,
oh, yeah, I seen him say, welcome to my world. You try to be like me. Yeah.
I seen that and I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to be like nobody. I didn't see that part, but I'm sitting there saying, bro, if I go watch sports and go talk about it, why wouldn't I go do that?
That's
you
a fact.
What I'm saying?
And another thing too, this platform, you need personality to carry a show, bro.
Absolutely.
Not anybody could just sit there and talk and you want to hear them talk for 50 minutes.
Bro,
it's like, huh?
I lost money on investments for people that I thought could talk. And they can't. Just because you've been around music don't mean you could talk about music. Just because you've been around sports don't mean you could talk about sports. Just because you've been around something and you have knowledge in that area, coming on this microphone in front of that camera and making it sound good, that's a totally different thing.
That's a fact,
It's
yo.
a
And
totally different
like a
thing.
lot of people think it's easy. It's not easy
not.
being able
It's
to
not.
carry a show and keep people entertained.
Absolutely.
And you know, stay on course, man. Because a lot of people I watch in this space, not shitting on Choke No Joke or any other journalist. Get your money how you got to get it.
Right.
But a lot of niggas choose to dig the dirt.
Right.
To live off that. And it's it's more to us than just the bullshit.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
And the thing about it, and you're right, and I'm not dissing Choke neither, but you're right. Niggas need that.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about nobody when I say this. I'm just being clear. I didn't understand how it worked at first. And then when I figured it out, I'm like, no wonder this nigga's sitting in his kitchen every week talking about a nigga. Because YouTube is sending this nigga a check.
Yeah.
Oh, this how this shit work. And I'm not saying I would ever do that. I'm not. But I just didn't understand why niggas was in their basement talking about niggas.
Yeah.
Then I figured it out after my sports show. I said, oh, this is why these niggas is in a white wall background. You can't see where they at. Just,
everybody taking passport pictures.
Exactly. There you go. 100%. Finding a reason to beef with somebody, pause.
Yeah, and that's the bullshit. That's why when Nori was telling me to do this show, I was like, yo, N.O., like, I don't want to bring up no bullshit. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to be up here talking about this to go viral. Like, we all real niggas. Our story and who we are going to go viral just off the moves we make.
Right.
And I want to teach the niggas coming up, the young niggas, that after rap, it's still life.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas think that you got to rap forever, and it's like, nah, dog, I rap when I want to because it's fun.
Right, absolutely. Like, look, let's think about this. And I know I keep using them, whether it's Nas or Jay-Z. Jay-Z's business and when I say business, his announcements, whether he's selling this or selling that and making this or making that, you're not harassing him to do an album.
Nope.
Same thing with Nas. Nas is just a little more quiet than Jay-Z about his business. You got to Google and be scrolling and be like, what the fuck you mean Nas made $40 million off the ring? What do you mean he caught a $120 million bag off the pharmaceutical company?
Word.
What do you mean this is Nas tattoo shop in the... You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Those are the moves that really matter. And until people understand it, they're going to think that podcast, you're just podcast. Whatever. Because they're not going to be compared to... Because you got to think about it, these are two-time greats. People have arguments who you like better than these two. But the business acumen to where...
They both going.
Right,
it's crazy. They both moving.
Yes.
But speaking about that Jay album, so you know on Drink Champs, I said, yo, Jay dropping the album.
Right.
That nigga called me. Like, yo, Bleek, when the last record you heard of mine that the album dropping? I said, nigga, we chill. Let's just call it wishful thinking. That nigga was like, yeah, man. He was on the phone trying to see if Guru was leaking some shit to me.
Right.
I'm like, nah, I can't tell him my dog Goo.
Right, exactly. But see, that's, and I know y'all have a different dynamic, but that's just another thing speaking to the level of business. It was a time, I don't know if 444, whatever album it was, and I know Juan, like Juan's a shout to Juan. Juan is just another nigga that,
oh man,
he been up since I was 4 or 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about these are two very smart businessmen. So I'm not sure if it's 444, what album it was. But the album was platinum before it came out because it was in a phone.
Yeah, no, that was Blueprint 3.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that was BP3.
Like, yo, these niggas got this shit, no, forget it.
I remember
when you do shit like that, it makes you be like, yo, what am I doing this for? You get what I'm saying? If I've been doing music this long and I ain't busting these type of moves, I need to figure out something else to get around that. Even if I'm not close. The rap shit I'm doing is not comparing to teaming up with a phone company
and selling
a million
before
units
shit
before the shit even dropped.
It's insane.
Right.
Yeah, that was BP3. That was different.
That's when I'm like, I'll get to a single or song when I get to that shit, my nigga. Because if them ain't the moves, them ain't the move.
No, I give you that for sure, man.
Right.
What's your relationship with Santana?
Jewels?
Yeah,
I haven't spoke to him in a while, but you know what's crazy, Jewels? I'll say 3 months ago, we spoke for a minute on text, and he wanted me to do a record for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wanted me to do a record. He sent me the record, and, you know, it was good. I'm not saying it wasn't good, but I'm like, we haven't done music in so long, it gotta be a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that record he sent wasn't a moment. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not really in the music space. If I do some shit, I do some shit. But if me and you gonna do a record, it got to be a real moment because we haven't done nothing in a while. Like, for instance, I give you a great example, right? This word to everything I love. I ain't gonna name the companies or whatever. It's, you know, billion-dollar companies call me, yo, we want to do this for Cam. We Cam, call Mason, see if we want to do this. Y'all niggas do a freestyle, we'll give you X amount of dollars. Yo, or if you shoot a video for our company, give you X amount of dollars. Or, yo, if you pop up right now to so-and-so festival, we got $500,000 for you, So I'm like, you know me, I ain't gonna hold you. When we was doing this deal, that we got for it is what it is. See, that's why I can't argue with Mace. I'm gonna be totally honest. I can't argue with the nigga. You gotta realize, he coming from Bad Boy, so he like, I'm watching everybody.
That's right.
I don't trust none of you niggas. That's right. I think we've been doing this show, September makes 2 years. I think he just started trusting me in May.
Yo, shit.
Like, again, you know what I'm saying?
Word,
I'm exaggerating. That's my bro, but everything, that's my brother. So, like, when we doing this deal, niggas is hitting me. I'm talking, shout out to Rich Kleiman, all the niggas that helped out Gilbert.
Rich, man.
Yeah, Rich Kleiman. I'm talking to Gilbert Arenas. So the deal is like, 3 million, 4 million. They like, Kim, that's a lot for this space right there for a year, So I'm like, Mason, it's at 4. I talk to everybody like, nah, Kim, we not doing that. I'm not signing for 4 million. I'm like, Mason, this is like we have experience in this shit. What are we signing? Kim, I can't do nothing that's 8 digits. I just can't do it. And I'm like, so now this should get up to 6 million, 7 million, 8 million. I said, Mace, this is unheard of.
That's
like,
right.
No, off the rip? No.
Off the rip.
If you want to give it, Cam, if you want to give up, you take 3 million. And I take 6.
Yo, shit.
That's fine with me, but it has to be that. So then the shit get 8, 9 million. You get to 10 million. I say, you nigga, 8 digits.
That's
nigga.
right.
And then say, they're low 8 digits, Cam.
Yo, chill.
Just word that I promise on everything I love. Just like this. Just like that. He like. So it went up. It went up again. I said, now look, I'm telling you this right now. If this don't go through for this amount, X amount of dollars, you owe me $8 million. Like,
word up.
Okay, we're gonna wait. And we waited about another 2 months, and he got the number that he wanted. So now everything else is, Cam, you're selling us out again.
Yo, chill. I love him for that. Yo, because you know, Biggs is like that. Biggs is the same way. Bleek, what? If we ain't getting what we asking for, we ain't doing it.
Right. So now it's different shit to where he's like, I said, Mace, they got 250,000. Cam, a situation like that, Cam, is 400 for us. It's a moment. We've been doing sports together, but we haven't had a musical moment yet. Why would I take that? Why would you take it? You got it. I said, Mason, bro, we getting old. I said, we haven't done a song in 30 years. It's a moment, right? Yeah. We need the money for the moment. It has to be a Cam and Mace moment. So I can't argue with him. So back to the Jewel situation when he sent me the record, I'm not putting it on the same level as Mace, but it gotta be a moment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fucks with what Santana, Jewel, Cam, Jewel's Cam. Jewel's and Jim out there doing, they got the bud moving, the music moving.
Absolutely.
Like, I just would love to see the Dipset together. Like, I don't like to see the bullshit back and forth online.
I'm not on
this
it,
and
bro.
that. That's why I respect that you don't go back and forth with the shit like that. Because that's how I am. I watch niggas say shit and it's like, yo, fam, I can't say nothing because then it's just going to be your turn, my turn. Your turn, my turn. And
listen,
it never
let me tell you something, bro. Not to cut you off, Blizz, but it's like this. We just talked about it. You be playing with me online, I'm gonna play with you online.
That's right.
They say something about me, I ignore it because I don't want to do that with them niggas. I love them niggas. I just see you
get that for that,
man. Like, bro, and me and Un spoke after that. But the thing about it, what happened with Un was that he did an interview on Vlad. And he said some shit, Dame and Jay and Cam. Hey, James and Cam, hold on. Cam.
Like, how I get in that picture?
How I get in Steve Stout. They want me out the industry, and I'm like, yo, bro, where this came from? I'm like, you gave me a chance. Biggie took me to you. You gave me a chance. I have no problem with you. So I called a mutual friend, shout out to Jacob York, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he told, yo, tell Kim I'm just trying to move the algorithm. What?
Yo, chill.
Yo, I was like, yo,
not he want to move the algorithm.
Everything I love, he said, tell Kim I'm just trying to move the algorithm. So we spoke after that. I ain't no problem. And I was like, I dig it. Ain't no problem. We spoke. I see none. I went to Jacob house, this, that, and the third. And I'm not putting nigga business out there. But nigga, for the last year, I'm saying, here go 4,000, 3,000, here go 2,500. This, that, that. Whether he needed or not, we won't get that. I was doing that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So then the other day, yo, because niggas only see the clips I put up.
Yeah.
They don't see the whole shit. I don't know if you seen the interview.
I just see the clips.
So listen, I ain't gonna say who sent it to me. I'll tell you off the camera. So nigga, not gas me, but he sent me the clip. He said, go to the 5-minute mark, Cam. So they asked the nigga, they say, yo, did Jay-Z stab you, this, that, and the third? So he's like, and why did he stab you?
I definitely didn't see this clip
part,
yet.
Yeah, so he says, Jay didn't stab me. You know, somebody in entourage we won't get into, but they're like, why? And it's like, it could have been a bunch of reasons why. It was a bunch of reasons why. Who knows? He said, so now, pause that, what I just told you.
Mm-hmm.
This one I'm signed to Un. We in the studio, out a song called Fuck You.
Mm-hmm.
We're rehearsing that song for a show. It's me. He said Mace, but I know he meant Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Mace wasn't there, it was Jim. And all Un niggas from Brooklyn, the staff, everybody in there. So we rehearsing, Dame come in at this time while we rehearsing, and the song Fuck You, and we kind of like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, kind of like pointing at Dame. And to this day, I don't know why. But, you know what I'm saying? But you know Dame crazy.
That's right.
Dame Dolo. Dame walk in the middle of the whole shit like, yo, fuck y'all niggas too. Fuck you talking about? Yeah. So he's like, the song went off, so he like, yo, Jim, let me talk to y'all. So he's bringing us outside. He said, you don't do that no more. He said, you got these Brooklyn niggas thinking that we ain't united Harlem niggas. What the fuck is that about? And I'm like, I don't even know what it was about. The song was on. I said, yo, he made me feel like shit. I felt like shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, my bad, bro. Cool. Boom, back to Un. Un tells this story on all the dialogue shit the other day. Well, Cam and Jim and them niggas, or Macy says, walked in and started screaming, fuck you with Dame when he walks in. And then 3 to 4 days later, I'm stabbed. So I don't know.
Yo, chill.
Yo, bro.
Nah, he ain't say that.
Everything I love, my nigga. And I'm like...
So he like, Dame put the hit out.
Yeah, basically.
So Dame called his artist, though, for the hit.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yo, Fairman, I didn't even put that clip up. So I'm like, bro, why? So you implicated me and Dame and Mace and why niggas stabbed you.
He know exactly why that shit went down.
Yeah. So,
he know.
Yeah, so... I'm just like...
I don't believe he said it was because y'all was saying fuck
he said,
chill.
He said those could have been one of the many reasons, but that's what he said.
Yo, that's crazy. I gotta watch that clip, man.
I'm gonna send it to you like they said to me and go straight to the 5-minute mark.
That's a fact, my G. Well, I ain't gonna hold you, my nigga. I appreciate you pulling up, my brother.
Come on, man. Listen, I'm coming to the restaurant tonight to eat.
Yeah, man, I'm going tonight. Word, man.
I'm gonna come fuck with you and anything else you got going on, man. I'd love to be a part of it,
Come on, my brother. We got a lot of shit planned, man. I would love to have you fuck with you. Come on, man. We missed a lot of money before. We ain't gonna miss it now.
Yeah, let's catch up.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
We gonna end up in the Walker Rich together.
I appreciate it, bro.
My brother.
All the time.
Love. You know what it is. This is brought to you by D'USSÉ Cognac, the smoothest cognac in the world. Whatever you celebrate, make sure you toast with D'USSÉ. We outside. Yeah, Roc Solid. Boom.
Yo, you did real good, man. Yo, you right.